Welcome to hour 12 of our stream on the Idle Tower Defense. Yeah, this one has got voice in it. It says we'll add voice in stream soon. Well, we've added it for this stream. It's not going to be on a permanent every stream though, so yeah. I'm only doing it for this for a couple. Like if I can stream during the daytime, I will do it. If not, when my partner's asleep, I just do it as a quiet stream, so I don't disturb her. I'm a very nice person in that terms of regards. Let's move out of that. So, not too many issues. Close image. There's that, and just leave it like that. And that was just me going through the browser and stuff, just to make sure everything is good. I think the one viewer that we currently have on the stream is not me. I mean, is me. I don't know. We'll probably go to 0 viewers in a few seconds anyway. But yeah. So yeah, as we can tell, the goal is to work on the defense upgrades, get them to the next defense upgrades to over 1,000 coins. And you can tell that that's basically the little goals I have. But yeah, this time there won't be any voice chat unless someone chats while I'm live streaming, which is cool. If not, I'll be talking to myself like the insane person that I am. I do this permanently all the time without streaming, so you know, it's just normal behavior for me to talk to myself. But yeah, we should get to around wave 20, 21-ish. In which case we'll be able to get our next upgrades, which is always good. I'm hoping that once we get the defense upgrades to like 1,000, it sort of starts working towards us getting to the mid-20s consistently. I don't know. I won't be doing defense absolute until the last upgrade to get to 1,000, just because it's the least important one for me anyway, because I wasn't wanting to use it in the first place, but it does help me get to my wave of 30, which is my goal. Which gives me the lab. The lab is great, and the reason why the lab is great is it basically allows me to start researching things that will progress gaming for us as well. And yeah, once we've got our 5 lab slots, the first 4 are basically the common ones. So basically, first one will be for game speed, second one will be for lab speed, third one will be for health, fourth lab speed, no, attack speed would be third one, fourth one would be health, and fifth one will be econ until we get to game speed as level 5. And if we don't have the coins to do a game speed upgrade, then we just got to work on the other 4, and yeah, I don't think we'll get 5 lab slots until we got game speed up to like max anyway, so there's always that. Right, saying that, it does give you 20 days upgrade for the last one, the last upgrade of game speed, so maybe we'll have 5 lab slots before then. Who knows? I mean, I should know. We're not going to be pulling any more cards or even getting any more card slots. We might get one more card slot before we get to 5 lab slots, but that's only depending on if I think we can use enemy balancer at that point, which until I get to level 100 in tier 1, I'm going to be putting on enemy balance just because it's not worth it unless you can get quite a few waves in. Like, I think you want to be getting to at least wave 50 for it to make worthwhile when you're at level 100. It is really worthwhile. If you are playing actively, you probably could put it on once you've hit level 60 or so, and then you'll just get to 30 again, and then you just start building up from there in your labs, and in your not labs, in the workshop. But yeah, it's hard to know whether I'm doing this right for the style of playthrough of being an idle one, but there is going to be a point where we start making more coins than, well, not that we need, but we're making enough coins where we can do multiple upgrades at a time, which is always a good goal. as soon as I can, I'll research for perks, because perks is a huge benefit. So I've got to get to tier 3, and I've got to have about 1.5 million points for it, I think, something like that. That research will be overall stopping one of the other main 4 researchers that we have, but it is a big power spike, especially if you get to wave 200 when you first unlock it. But yeah, so right now we're just saving gems, mostly for when we get to level 30 and get lab, we can get an extra lab slot or 2. And of course we're going to slowly try and build ourselves up to where we can make it to level 30. I'm hoping, like I said, once we've got all the defense up to 1,000, which will be in the next episode, not this one, we'll get a few of them up too close to it, but we won't get to the next episode, I don't think. And we'll work on the critical ones, and also range, and also so the critical chance, critical factor, range, and damage to 1,000 as well. I mean, range, if you want to get to around 60, it's going to help us out, especially for the solo playthrough, where you have more range, so less chance of getting hit with more attacks. Don't think we're really ready for it just yet though, like I said, that's why I'm going on the defense upgrades. Yeah, defense upgrades basically will be the main thing we'll be upgrading eventually. And yeah, we'll try and max out all the things that we can eventually. Don't know how long that's going to be. So you have econ, but for us our econ is literally coins per wave and coins per kill for the lads. No, I'm actually peaking it up pretty loud. The microphone's pretty good. It's picked you up too. That was my partner. She doesn't think I'm talking loud enough. Which I know I am. Definitely am. Hopefully. Maybe I'm wrong. Cool. We'll get to the wave 23, so that, well, 22, that should get us to 23, so that's good. And the lifesteal is working pretty nicely now as well. When you've gotten the next upgrades for attack, it will really start benefiting us. We will get them before we get to 100. But not really ready for them until we get to around wave 40, 50, consistently even 60. But yeah, multi-shot, rapid fire, and down shot avoids and stuff. Ah, Snorlax. Yes, Pokemon. Snorlax shirt. I think I'm going to take that. I think that's mine now, darling. I know it's yours, but I think it's now going to be mine. Here, we can do an upgrading the defensey side. Defense percent. Not quite enough to get absolute or form damage, which is. Oh, wait, we're not doing. Yes, it's meant to be women in the relationships of steel jumpers, but I claim everything that's in your boxes. I gave you back the pants that you wanted. You didn't even want to put them on. Yeah. But yeah. Just let the runs run through, and hopefully we got the upgrade progress that we want. I have no idea if we have or haven't. And we'll only find out this once we hit the part where we want to hit. So apparently we have a viewer actually watching this, I don't know. Not too sure. Would be nice. But yeah, like I said, we don't do run in this one. I will be doing another stream with actual voice for level 4 active gameplay, which I'll be explaining what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and stuff. The goal will be to get to tier 2 with none of the in-app purchases for the game, and then once you get to tier 2, basically start purchasing the ad-free pack and all that. So I won't be doing any ads on that run though, or gems or anything, and during like a stream. I can do it out of a stream, watch the ads and stuff, gems and stuff, but not during the stream. I just don't think it's a very professional looking thing, making you guys watch ads. It's just my opinion. I did that in the first couple of videos of this, first couple of streams of this. Which, yeah, like I said, don't think it's a very professional thing to do, so yeah. Let's play the game. If I get an ad, I'll get the ads. But yeah, should get. That one will be like longer streams as well, so it won't be 1 hour minimum, so it'll be like 2 or 3 or 4 hour streams, I don't know. Just so we get progress, get to tier 2 faster and all. Seeing how long it takes without purchases, which I've only ever done it with purchases to get to tier 1. Seeing how long it takes most streams are without purchases. So you guys can watch that, I suppose. But yeah, as we can see, progressing nicely. We're at wave 9 in this run. Like I said, I think we get about. Oh, I haven't said it, but I think we get about 6 or 7 runs in the stream now, so slowly making the time dissipate more. Whereas before we were probably getting 10-15 streams when we were getting to wave 10. 10-15 runs in the stream. Get to wave 10. So yeah, once we get the labs, we can start working on lab speed. It will allow us to get further and faster. Because on my main one, it takes about 10 minutes to do 100 waves. With the maximum game speed, give or take. It's not quite 100. It's not quite 10 minutes, but yeah, a lot faster. Be more like 15 minutes or so, I think, actually. Hmm? No. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with our attack speed at being 1.94. Now damage being 52. Eventually, the hybrid style should start working for us more. Especially once you add more defense percent into it, it'll just allow us to take more hits. Especially when your lifesteal is hitting up quite high percentage wise as well, which it's currently at. Oh yeah, so when it hits about 2%, you're actually doing pretty well, especially by that stage. When it hits 2%, we will have over 100 damage or so, so it'll be quite good. I'm gonna try running with maximum with the damage card on instead of the coins card, just seeing if it does a bit of the thing. Might allow us to get way further, which being an next run, so Actually, I could probably try it now. For now, do it roughly at wave 20, just change it over, see if that does anything. If it does, I might keep it on permanently. It's all you. She washed all of the clothes, and goddamn, so many clothes she has. I have like nothing compared to her. I have like 1% of her clothes. And she bought me my clothes, so I have 1% of her clothes. Without her, I have like 0.0% of her clothes. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to just change the card over now. Points to damage. Like I said, see if that does anything. It might or might not. So we've got 79 damage now instead of the 52, so it's not a huge increase. But might be the increase we need for us to get mid-20, like to get to like 25, around 25, a lot more consistently. I don't know. Still lose damage here and there, but lifesteal just lifesteals it back up, as you can see there. That's pretty much way better. And we're one-shotting further on into it as well, so it's a big boost that damage card, even though it's not a great card overall. It's for what we're trying to do in this run. It seems like it's actually a very good card. Yeah, there's a breakpoint where once you hit it, it basically will continue to just progress faster, further, because you'll get lots of coins from getting a certain distance away. But yeah, this is way better. I should have just done this way earlier. No, smart me, not being smart me. Most of the streams I do is like at 4 hours, like between midnight and 4 AM in the morning for me, so I'm not thinking the clearest either. But yeah, that was a good decision. It's gotten us our highest wave as well, basically. So yeah, much better decision. Gives me more coins, basically, by getting more. And we're still one-shotting these little ones here, so that's brilliant. And with the attack speed that we actually have, it's just basically enough. But yeah, no, this is a huge impression. So now we're not going to be one-shotting anymore, so it gets us to wave 25 consistently one-shotting. So once you've gotten there, you basically won't get much further. I need more defense percent really, and also more lifesteal. On top of that, not just more lifesteal, but things. But as you can see, lifesteal, because of the extra damage, does seem to work a lot better for us. I don't see us getting away 30 right now, though. It's just, yeah, getting hit quite hard. Don't see it. Just don't. Yeah, too far low down to feel lifesteal at backup for two enemies here. When I say lifesteal backup, before we get good again. Yeah. Should fly soon. Technically wave 28, so that's good. Got a lot of coins there, so yeah, much better situation. So now we defense percent, and I might do health. Life steal, I mean, not health, just to add that extra life steal in. Yeah, put the coin card on to start off with, and then around wave 20, change it back over, just to increase the amount of points we get every one. So I might get an extra card slot now, just to add the damage card and the points card kind of thing, and then I'll get the extra one as well to get the coins, and then after that, just leave it until we get to 5 labs, and then after that we work on progression as well. Once I've gotten past tier 1, basically, pardon, I'm coughing a lot. Basically, once we get to tier 1, over wave 100 in tier 1, which basically allows us to unlock tier 2, which we won't really care for too much, I will be able to start working towards some things I want to work on in the defense side, which is knockback, which is the next upgrade that I can unlock, and then also orbs, which will be the one after. Basically, orbs, knockback, huge for this thing, especially if you can max out the knockback effects and all that, and also for orbs, because the orbs just everything in the orbs range. And knocking back enemies allows them to be knocked back. Basically, if we had knockback and orbs at a good decent level right now, we would basically be getting to like wave, I don't know what wave, but we'd be getting past wave 40, I reckon. That's how OP knockback and orbs really are. It's the reason why the meta strategy is black hole with orbs, just to get more coin farming, because the black holes can have a coin that has a coin effect on it as well, or if you use labs, which feeds into ultimate weapons, which we haven't even unlocked yet. First ultimate weapon I'm going to get is Golden Tower. I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to get it, because it could be frowned upon, but yeah. Golden Tower and Black Hole will be the first two I get. Again, you can work out the way you can get any UW you want at the thing, then you guys should do it. But I'm not telling you how, just because I'm not too sure if it's against the rules, and I don't know if they managed to patch out the way to get any ultimate weapon you want. But basically it works on using the cloud save feature to keep picking until you have gotten the ultimate weapon you want. So I won't be showing that on the stream, I'll show you just after I've gotten the ultimate weapon that I've gotten. Like I said, Golden Tower, then Black Hole. And it'll be to get them on the same duration and same cooldown. And then work on the other important UWs after that. Well, we're at wave 12, so we're nearly ready for our card swap. Actually, nearly ready for getting the next card swap, just so I don't have to do the card swap anymore. Might get a stream, might not. But yeah, hopefully this is loud enough for you guys to hear me consistently. And if you like this style, I might try and do it more often over the text one. But the text one allows you to fall asleep, I suppose. Whereas my voice is quite jarring and very hard to fall asleep, according to my partner. And she likes to say I talk way too much, which is 100% true. I like the sound of my voice, apparently. Fair enough. Hey, shh. I like to tell porkies about my partner. On stream. Sorry, my darling. You've done a marvellous job, by the way. I think you need 25 more gems. I might get it this stream, unfortunately, but if I do another stream today, which won't be a loud stream, it'll be a silent one, I probably could get the 200 today and get the actual output coins, card slot. I was saving the coins for when we unlock labs, but you'll get them anyway. Not the coins and gems. I'm gonna wait for wave 20 this time just to get the bonus coins per wave. The coins per wave bonus. Okay, there we go, got it. Now change it over to damage. Let the damage get us to 25, which is good. Yeah, should life it back up anyway. Basically, we're getting 1 health basically per hit, almost, not quite, but pretty close to it, which allows us to life steal back up the amount of damage we lost on wave 20. And yeah, like I said, the attack speed's pretty good. It's not the greatest, it would be nicer to get attack speed 2, but that will happen with labs. If we get to wave 30 before, if we get a lucky run, we could get there, because we're getting close to it, like 26, 27. Once you hit wave 30, you get labs, so you might get it. Might not as well. And yeah, the extra life to it you got last run is going to help us out quite a significant amount. Don't suspect that lucky happens. It's not quite there yet. I think once you get a bit more horn damage, a bit more health, it will start working out. And then obviously defense percent that up a bit more. Not defense percent, defense absolute after we got all these at least 2000 will pretty much help us to get to wave 30. Yeah, get some 5% defense, and next round we'll get health. Yeah. Oh yeah, to change this quickly. Otherwise we won't get the amount of coins we want. Coins are good. Roughly halfway through the stream, pretty much at the 30-minute mark in like 10 seconds time. We've done so this isn't awful to get runs, so we do still get quite a few runs in the stream, which is good. It's more going to be the problem of trying to save coins to use the labs permanently that we get. Which is why I'm not really caring about the second lab slot, really. It's not important for us, even though, yes, getting 5 lab slots is super important. You can't get the coins to keep your labs going. That's not. Why don't you just start a new bag instead of. Okay. Okay, like I was saying before, getting range, damage per meter, critical factor, and critical chance up will help us out a lot more as well. And you'll see what I mean later on. It might not help, it might not be something you see short term, but long term, they are very good things to have. Maximum critical chance to 80% allows you to get quite a bit of lifesteal out of it as well. It's ramping for a long time. Like tier 3 for us, maybe? Normally it's tier 5 or 6 when you max it out, but yeah, for us it will be a little bit a little bit earlier in terms of how far, but still longer overall. Due to road pointless. And that's why I can only do it now. That's why it's just too. It's not boring, it's just like too straining to watch the stream pretty much 24/7. Make sure you're doing a new run or upgrades at the right as soon as they're available, sort of thing. $21 coins, and then we've gotten ourselves Magnificent extra cars up. Which will just help me not need to change guides drain around. It's not that much for me. If you can switch, I might even just do that anyway later on. Yeah, like I was saying, we're going to see if I forget before the end of the screen. So the goal of getting all defense up to next upgrade costing 1,000 coins. Would be close. Oh, talking of which, I'm going to change cards out. Made at 125 because of me changing it, which is good. Yeah, it'll be close to see if we get the 200 before the end of the screen, but we'll get 189, 91 maybe if we get another 12 come through. Another extra add up to that one. 196. We'll be about 196 by the end of the screen. Not quite the big goal that we would like. If we get the bob soon, like maybe next week, next week. Might. Yeah, it won't come rest of the screen, so yeah, definitely 196, 194 when we get the bob anyway. Considering there's a 15-minute cooldown and fan heal spawn. And then you have to get to the wave that he spawns at, which isn't consistent. Oh Jesus, it's hard on wave 20. Normally gets to wave 26. Highest was wave 28. But that's fine. And good, so I think it's health. Might help us, might not. Change it to coins again. You've done marvelous. I think you should be fired. Because you're doing too much of a good job. Right here. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I thought that would have been like sewed on so we don't fall off like a lot of other bears are. Oh, we're talking about one of our teddy bears. My girlfriend. I only have one teddy bear, it's called Teddy Ursa. Cute. Yeah, it's not mine. That's the only teddy bear that's mine on that bed. Teddy Ursa, best Pokemon ever. Yeah, I don't care about Warner Brothers. I don't know where it is either, but I got mine. Which is currently my... Yeah, we're being too good at cleaning the room. I know, because I've been on the stream. Oh. Yeah. No, I was thinking about going to Reddit for how to get a new girlfriend. Yeah. You can keep the light on though. I like the light. Okay. Wave 12. Still got a little while to go before we get to the end of this round. We'll probably have 2 more runs before the end of the stream after this one. Which is good. And we've got ourselves slightly close to getting all of the defense upgrades to 1,000, which I think next spring we'll get it all. I'm not too sure. It's really going to be close on whether we get it this spring or next spring. But it hasn't really got us out, got our wave to 20 to 230 yet or not, so still got a little while before everything starts playing together and working well. Obviously if I was just to be active, we would definitely get to around 40, 50. So active playstyle is a lot more balanced. Like I will, like I said, do the stream. I don't know if I'll start it soon or not. I have it ready on those stacks for me to start. Just gonna have time for it, and I'm trying to get this sort of backed up, not backed up, but forwarded out. And then the idea is to download it and to add an intro and end screen to it. So yeah, because it'll be fully voiced and all that. It'll basically be uploading to YouTube with the same 1 hour strategy, but the streams will be like 3 or 4 hours long. So I have to split the video up into hour segments. And then upload it to YouTube, but then basically, because I'm doing 2 videos a day, it will be one of the 2 videos a day will be this, and the other one will be the active one, and the idea is I'll start uploading them. And that means I can be sort of backed into the future, like maybe 3 or 4 days on YouTube, 5, 6 days, even 7 days on YouTube. So if they miss out on a day of streaming, it's not the end of the world. For tournament runs and all that, when you start getting to tournaments in this one and also the other one, basically there'll be a special stream just for the tournament run, and it'll be tournament number 1, tournament number 2, 3, and I'll say what tier tournament as well, so what tournament rank it is, so it'll be copper tournament 1, and then silver tournament 1, or when I get to silver and stuff like that. Basically, yeah, just normal things. Oh yeah, I forgot to change something, which probably would help. I think we should be fine. Yeah, but our cells lifesteal back up basically. Not quite, but we'll be there. Pretty much one more hit. There we go. Seeing for extra health does help. But you won't really be able to see that if we get a bad RNG as well. Say when you see extra health working, when you've got like 1,000 health and stuff like that. Also got the defense upgrades quite nicely higher. Yeah, there's 191. Yeah, we'll get one more we'll get one more 5 gems before we end up the stream to 196, like I was saying. But yeah, definitely the game's not balanced around the strategy and the style, but once you get everything where you need to get it, like on my main I still do upgrades and I'm doing times 100 on my main account, and that'd be quite run. If I don't do upgrades in a run, I get to about 500-600 on tier 8, so I'm not even that far up into I'm not even near the end game yet on that one. And yeah, I didn't use the strategy I think that will work on this for getting whichever ultimate weapon. I played the game naturally, I suppose is the best way to go. Yeah, no, we're not even going to survive this round. We're going to get destroyed. Yeah. It's just lucky if you get past round 25 really at the moment for us. The Thorns is the next one that's cheapest, but I don't think we're going to go for cheapest. I'm going to just work on health, get that to 1,000, which with one extra one after this we should get it. And the reason I'm doing it that way now, I have to change it to coins just to get during the early run. Yeah, we'll get one more. I will do one more regardless of how close it is to time. One more run to clearing out. But yeah, it's basically, hopefully we can get far enough into the run where we are far enough into upgrades on the defense that might work for us. I mean, even if it doesn't, the range and the other top upgrades that we will work on to 1,000 before we start working utility 2,000, which is just the points per raven. We'll work on points per kill later on. Like I said, once you get into around 100 on tier 1, then it's pretty worthwhile to start working on points per wave. Points per kill, I mean. Because yeah, the extra benefits it gives you per kill is quite good, especially once you max them out, like once you max out the upgrades in the workshop. You can max out pretty much everything quite quickly-ish. Like I say, it's quite quickly-ish. It used to be where everything in damage could be maxed out quite early on, but they changed a few things, so it's a lot later now to max everything, but you can max quite a bit of it. If you are starting out on this game, whatever you do in the lab, do not touch the range lab at all. That's leave for a range lab. You can if you want to when you get upgrade chances, which we are going to start getting, I think, when we start working into red points with Wave to 2000. I'll get the upgrade packages chance and start working on that for all three of them. I know it's a bit weird to work on utility, but it should give us more coins per kill and coins per wave during the run as well. But mostly working on attack and defense. And one day we'll refresh everything to. Yeah, one day we'll work on refreshing everything to. What's it called? Respec, so we don't have the utility. I'll probably still keep the attack one, even if I got no. Like, even if it gets in maximum range, it's not the end of the world. It's just going to help us potentially get that much further in the run. Which is probably not a bad card to get for the upgrade chances as a card for this run, since we're not going to be using the cash card and stuff. That eventually get the upgrade chance, which we actually got the card, I do believe. Yeah, free upgrade card. Probably not a dumb idea to get that into active playing. I don't care about getting past wave 30 for a long time. I just want to get to wave 30 to get the labs, and then we can work on getting ab upgrades and stuff like that. Help us get towards the big goal that we really want. Obviously, if I was to be playing on my phone or account that I'm playing actively, like by myself, even if I play on my phone or on the computer, but an active account. So the thing is, because I stream like once or twice, maybe 3 times a day, but it's mostly twice a day. I'm gonna have a lot of off time on labs until we get labs to be huge upgrades, like a couple days at a time. So yeah, the labs are not going to be optimal on this compared to say what you're doing actively if you're playing active, but it's not going to make huge differences really. Like I said, one more run, even though it's 54, it'll be like an hour 10 this run because the extra run that we're going to be doing, but that's fine. Like I said, I'm not caring too much about how long the runs are or how long the videos are as such. Close to an hour. Plus it makes up for a couple of hours that it's short and a couple of hours that we're long. So, yeah, I don't know. I do want to do one more run just so we can get the defense, the health upgrade to plus over 1000. It's just to help us that much easier for the next stream to get at least everything else that's not defense upgrade to 1000. Maybe. And now if I was to, so I'm getting 1.73 or whatever for as a total bonus, but right now I'll get like 10.73 if I had all the purchases in the store. So I got to say ads, but if I got the Epic pack and the starter pack, definitely would help us out there. And that's also why I'm not caring too much about the labs. Not as a terrible thing, because once I get to tier 2, well, what wave 100 on here, I'll be buying both the packs. Both packs. I might not get them straight away together, but I'll get one of them and then get the other one, which will help us get more points for runs and stuff, and help us just generally get closer to the goal of what we want. And also the amount of points, like 9 times the amount of points that we're getting right now is a huge difference. Or whatever, it's not quite 9 times, but it's a huge difference. Oh yeah, gotta do that quickly. I kind of forgot about it, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, getting the range ones are so important before they can do too much damage, because they do a lot of damage. They just sit in the range of where you can hit, and if you make your range up, they actually come closer into before they can attack. They have to come closer in. So like 60 range, they're coming in like that much area there compared to the thing. So you could set your your orbs, like if you got the inner orb adjuster for the extra orbs, you could set them to hit them permanently when they land if they are an issue, but they're not really an issue when you have multi-shot, when you have multi-shot, rapid fire, and down shot. Yeah, nearly done. One more run after this and then done. I mean, we might, depending on how lucky we are with how far we can go, we might even be able to get the defense upgrade here. All depends on luck. I think it was like 950, 960s. Depends on how far we go. Which I think we got it. Health does make a big difference later on as well. And that's the main thing that you're upgrading, it does make a huge difference. So we definitely got the defense upgrade this run, so I might not do the extra run actually, I might just end it on this run because we didn't get the upgrade that I wanted. It kind of works out well, I didn't expect us to get it this run. Like I said, we would die just about, yeah, there you go. And there we go, we got that one, and the next one we'll work on probably, I'll just try and power through Lifesteal and more damage to 1000 in the next episode and see if we have enough time to get the defense percent to 1000. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll take a look at the stats quickly, like we always do, the end of stream stats. So we've now earned a total of 31.07k coins, and we have spent in the workshop 31k coins to the exact 0 zeros, apparently, over 95 upgrades. So this was actually quite a progressive stream compared to the last one. We were at 88 in the last one, so quite a few upgrades, and that's pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and if you did, have a wonderful day, and goodbye.